Emoji. Movie. Emoji.
You have a nice day.
Movie. Emoji movie. What the fuck? How do you even turn the concept of emoticons into a goddamn film? Hey, if you didn't know by now, Sony is making a movie about the emojis. Holy shit, man, I'm sorry that I was the one to have to break it to you. Say what you want about how horrible of a year 2016 was, at least it didn't have the Emoji movie in it. Actually, it's a little interesting when you think about how this thing, it's not a movie, it's a thing, about how this thing came into existence. You see, in the 90s and 2000s, we had things like emoticons we would send to our friends over our AOL chat and NV3s, which evolved into an app that installed emojis onto your smartphone in the early 2010s, which were then picked up by Apple, Google, and Samsung, and now in the later half of the decade, our phones come pre-installed with the things for our amusement. And likely so that everybody inherently knows what the damn things are, so it's easier to sell them as merchandise. They're literally making profit off of representations of basic human reactions. I'm at a bit of a loss for words here, guys. It's just that this entire thing baffles me whenever I think about it. I mean, they're making a movie out of emoticons. Emoticons have become so relevant in our culture that we're now marketing them and selling them as movies. Has anybody else let that sink in yet? Out of all of the shameless attempts at monetization that I've covered on this channel so far, I think that this is by far the fucking worst. Tinfoil hat theory here. Though highly speculative, I suspect that perhaps upon noticing the rising popularity of emojis, Sony decided to make a deal with Apple, Google, and Samsung, along with other companies, to make sure that emojis stay relevant and embedded into pop culture long enough for them to make a movie about them and walk away with shitloads of cash, along with the cash that they would, generate from other revenue sources such as merchandise. It makes sense, and it is certainly plausible if you ask me. A bunch of companies getting together and making deals to make money and, manipulate the fucking masses? Yeah, that happens a lot. Fuck. Thinking about how true this could be has actually given me a headache. I really need to go to sleep now or smoke some really good weed because this is fucking annoying. I'm the American Cynic. I hate lazy attempts at monetization, and I'm on a mission to bitch and complain about them. Peace out. Hey, if you didn't know by now, well, Sony is making emoji. Tinfoil hat theory here. Though highly speculative, I suspect that perhaps upon noticing the rising popularity of emojis, Sony decided to make a deal with Apple, Google, and Samsung, allowing the companies to make sure fuck. Tinfoil hat theory. Fuck your mother.